Sorry if I don't have a shirt on, but I'm gonna go put on a shirt.
If you were the last to like, follow me, and follow people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below.
What are we waiting for?
You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below.
Alright, welcome back.
You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below. You could win anything from this item shop if you were the last to like, follow me, and follow the people tagged below.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Shut up, Jit, I'm going down.
Wake up, Cole.
Alright, let's go.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I've got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
I already know what to do. I've seen this. Just restarted me for some reason. Hey, buddy.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
man. I thought he was slick.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Look at that sickness, bro. What the fuck? That's nasty, my guy.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Alright, let's go ask this guy some questions.
I'm stumped. Ideas? You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Yeah, I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
And well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, ad Vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a Vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a Vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug.
Motherfucker.
Two officers, Marlin.
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'm making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get at it.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg.
It's a shootout.
Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick.
There's gonna be a shootout.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. It's okay for you. Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are. I don't think they like your little pep talk, McCown.
Run, bitch. Your ass is gone, ho. Oh. Get on the ground. On the ground, on the ground. Get bopped, son. Come on, come on. Get on the ground, NYPD. Are you kidding me? So doo-doo. Oh my gosh.
Phelps. Roy Earl advice. Hold on a moment.
Again with this stupid crap.
Clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
A vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get at it.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg.
You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today, by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction route, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be very generous.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand.
Good morning,
The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small. And we don't waste our time outside. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. No. Hop out the car, hop out the car, you won't. Stupid ass nigga. Got his ass.
You're too exposed! We need to lose those fools, though.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, McCaffrey.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Right turn, coming up.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get it, Phelps.
We're trying to help you, Bishop!
This is all a big mistake.
It's us or McAfee's boys, your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Bishop, that's enough!
That girl made it all up.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop. Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, now come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. We need to get out of here.
Stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys in trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me! Last chance to back the hell down!
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
It's this way. Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Come on, it's this way.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Really hurts.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
How long do you think you can hold out?
you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
I don't want to die,
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here. Stay down. Follow me. We need to get him to the car. Find the cover. Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Stay in cover. You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead. Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statues, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking with the little girl. That is justice. Capital J. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. Good work. I got...
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work? Can I help you, detective? Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
She says she wanna dance, but she don't know how to move. I'm iced out, ooh, looking like a star. Her name is Jenny, ooh. When I was a youngin', mama beat me with the...
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Watch me hit this.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
Get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
Follow me, detective.
If you don't like this video in support of the Minecraft Brethren, you probably jack off to Fortnite.
It was my only way
celebrating 10 fucking years.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident.
How come you get responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me.
They say I'm the next big thing. They shut the fuck up and suck this big thing.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
They shut the fuck up and suck this big thing.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sang. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flight. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Oh my gosh. Wait, my phone has no signal.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get my phone.
Let's try your phone, quick.
911. No signal.
Did the hacker phones?
They must have, guys. Dang it. What do we do now? What do we do now?
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Tree.
awesome shoes. I bring my shoes in this color. Oh, Pettit, where's your Apple Watch? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually super dope. Comment below if you love these awesome shoes. I bring my shoes in this color. Oh, Pettit, where's your Apple Watch? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually super dope.
Baby, wanna be Gucci, baby, wanna be Gucci, baby, wanna be Gucci, well, I'm the same, better shoot me now, but it's not a band, I just wanna move me now, baby, wanna be Gucci. My wrist, oh, yo, look at my wrist, oh, yay, look at my wrist, oh, yo, look at my wrist, oh, yay, look at my wrist, oh, yo, look at my wrist, diamonds everywhere, diamonds everywhere.
All right, guys, let me make this clear.
So much years, so much days, so much time. Still battling, still getting high. Someone tell me why I still hold this pain inside. My mind's distorted. My heart was once an abortion.
Alright, TikTok. Who's a gamer? Who loves Call of Duty? Who loves GTA? Who loves racing? Who loves all platforms of gaming? Alright, yo, I'm starting up my own Twitch here. Hit me up. Same name, same game. Alright, stay blessed, people. Alright, TikTok. What's the game?
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the phone. And the last person gets to use my account. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the phone. And the last person gets to use my account.
God damn.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch.
Alright guys,
So every time
Clyde Rose of the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst. A man gets from 25 years in police work.
for 24 hours. So, yeah.
Floyd's departure leaves the place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a cheer.
Alright, guys. So
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah. Alright, guys.
Do you have the
So
address?
every time somebody follows
Been all
me,
over
I put them on this
KGPL.
board, and the
South
last
Temple
person
Street,
gets to use
between
my account
Belmont
for
and
24
Linden.
hours. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board,
playing at being boys.
and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah.
I'd
Alright,
rather
guys.
be
So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the desk.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates. Don't turn here.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this...
Calm down.
Alright, guys. So every time
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. It'll be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that.
So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this
Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Alright, guys.
Like
So
I
every
said,
time somebody
most of the time it is.
on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
Watch it, will you?
Guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
Cole, you're not helping.
Somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright, guys. So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board, and the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
They used to, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board.
What the fuck? Ew. What the? That's fucking nasty.
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. Working
Oh my
neighborhood.
god.
Some trouble,
What the
but
fuck?
nothing like this. It's known locally as the morgue.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pickard
But that
and
shit
Porter
is
could work.
disgusting.
They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you
Shit
come up
is
with.
nasty, bro.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board.
Oh my god, I don't even.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries.
Alright guys,
Cuts look
so every
superficial.
time somebody follows
I'll know for sure.
Why are you touching her?
the last person gets to use my account.
Oh god.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely.
So every time
I assume it was taken
somebody follows me, I will
post-mortem.
put them on the board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys,
What's the writing on the
every
victim
time
mean?
somebody follows me, I
BD.
will put them on
Like
this
Dahlia?
board. And the
X?
last person gets to use my
Your guess
account
is as good as mine.
24 hours.
Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the set.
Alright guys, so
Either way,
every
I'll run
time
tests on
somebody
the
follows
lipstick.
me, I will put
Any
them on
idea of the
this
time
board.
of death?
And the
And
last
the
person
temperature,
gets
I'd
to
say
use
after
my
midnight.
account
I'll
for
confirm
24
with you later.
hours.
Why that big got a hairy
So
thingy?
every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys,
What caused
so
the blunt
every
force
time
injury to the
somebody
face?
follows me, I will put them on this board.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a
Person
lung
gets to use my
wrench.
account
I'll have
for
more
24
details
hours.
after the autopsy.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account
Interesting.
for 24 hours. So yeah!
F-U-B-D-T-E.
I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board.
A doorknob? What is
Some
this?
kind of puzzle or parlor game.
24 hours. So yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account.
How do you do this?
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board.
Oh
The last person gets to use my account.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put
What
them
the
on this
fuck is that?
And the last person gets to use my account.
Wait. Did I want to do it again? That was fun.
Alright guys,
Oh, never mind.
every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24
What is this?
The victim's bag?
So every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board.
I swear to God, there's a sex toy in there.
Use my account for 24 hours.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody
somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah!
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
So every time somebody
Men's size 8s. Pink or lifted impressions for me to compare back to the lab.
When we get to the Bomba, man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will
Wait, where?
and the last person gets to use my account.
I didn't just following this man. I'll just follow him.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, yeah! Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright guys, so
The werewolf?
every time
For my money,
somebody follows me, I will put them on
copycat.
this board.
We can't rule it out.
I get the point.
For 24 hours. Alright guys, so
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nothing.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
You finished, though. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip out the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found it.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. The last person gets to use my account.
Any central unit, car 16L, with the possible jumper, F8 and Hope, the Methodist Church, unit to handle those two identified.
24 hours. Alright guys, so every
Huh?
time somebody follows me, I will put them
No.
on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright guys.
Gentlemen, what can I get you? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
So every
You're the
time
regular
somebody
bartender
follows
on
me, I
nights?
will put them
I'm a
on this
temporary
board.
barman.
And the
I
last
work for
person
an
gets to
agency.
use my account
I fill in at
for
bars
24
across town.
hours.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5 feet 7, about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
And the last person
You
gets to
mean
use my
Celine
account
Henry?
for 24 hours.
Yes.
Alright guys.
Do you know
so
anything
every
about
time
her?
somebody
I
follows
don't.
me, I will put them
But
on
the
this
owner,
board.
Mr. McCall, serves
And
her
the
most
last
nights.
person gets to use my
Would you like to
account
speak to him?
for
I would.
24 hours.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a
Alright
hibiscus.
guys.
You can't
So
miss
every
him.
time somebody follows
Is there
me,
anything
I will
else?
put them on this board. And the last
Fire
person
away,
gets to use
Phelps.
my account
I'll stay here.
for
in a
24
little
hours.
park. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Alright guys. So every time somebody follows me,
So,
I will put them on this
how'd you-
board. And the
Detective
last
Phelps,
person gets to
LAPD.
use my account
We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. In the last 24
Jacob,
hours.
her husband. We go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular.
So every
Celine
time
is...
somebody follows me, I put them on this board.
Was,
And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first.
So every time somebody
Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories.
Alright guys, so every time
One guy in
somebody follows me, I put them on this board.
You know him?
And the last
No.
person gets to use my account for 24
He's
hours.
been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Alright guys,
Yes.
so every time
Around
somebody
11.
follows me, I put them
If
on
it helps, I made the
the
guy's
last
license plate.
person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets
Mrs.
to
Henry
use my
appeared to be
account
missing a
for
ring,
24
torn
hours.
from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always
Alright,
wore a
guys,
red
so
garnet
every
ring.
time somebody follows me, I
on the
put
large
them on
side.
this board. And the last
Larger than
person
life,
gets to use my account for
Celine
24
herself.
hours.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure.
Alright,
It's
guys,
way back in
so
her
every
flying
time
days.
somebody
Did her
follows me,
husband
I
buy it
put
for
them
her?
on this
No,
board.
it was
And the last person gets to use
before
my account
Jacob.
for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think
Alright
you're going
guys,
to tell me.
so every
Okay.
time somebody follows
I
me,
bought it
put
years
them on
ago.
this board. And the
Carried a
last
torch
person
for
gets to
Celine
use
in
my
those
account
days.
for 24 hours.
As I always have. But old man never knew
Guys,
about it.
so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the
You
last
know the
person
husband?
gets to use my account
Sure I know
for
Jacob.
24 hours. It's like,
He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a
Alright,
furlough
guys,
and married
so
her when
every
the war was
time somebody
finished.
follows me, I put them on
Put
this
up with
board.
a load of shit.
The last person gets to use my account.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in
Alright,
my
guys,
opinion.
so every time somebody follows me, I put
So if it
them on
wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
24 hours.
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob.
So every time
I rang him
somebody
up.
follows me, I put
Asked
them
him
on
to come pick her up like usual.
The last person gets
But
to use my account for
he
24
refused.
hours. It's like, yeah.
She picked some night to push him over the
Alright,
edge.
guys, so every time
I rang him
somebody
back
follows
around
me, I
11:30.
put them on this board. And
Got
the
no
last
answer.
person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
Every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board.
142 North
And
Union
the last
Avenue.
person gets to use my account.
God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time
Let's get outta
somebody
here.
follows me, I put them on this board.
Hey, what's the hurry?
The last
My
person
stool
gets
was
to
just
use my
starting to
account
warm up
for
nicely.
24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the
Operator,
last
give me
person gets to
dispatch.
use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah.
Putting you through now.
Alright guys, so every time somebody
Phelps,
follows me,
badge
I put them on
1247.
this board. And the last person gets
How
to
can
use
I
my
help,
account
detective?
for 24 hours. It's like,
I need a
yeah.
registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
So every time
Yes,
somebody
detective.
follows me, I
I'll
put
need to
them on
contact the
this board.
DMV. Shall I
And the
relay
last
the
person gets
details
to use
via
my account
KGPL?
for 24 hours. It's like,
Please.
yeah.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I put them on this board. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. It's like, yeah. Alright guys,
You find the
so
booze
every
helps you get
time
through a
somebody
working
follows
day?
me, I put them
Sharpens
on
my
this board.
investigatory
And the last
instincts,
person gets
fellas.
to use
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst for vengeance.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
That's right. Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error.
Give me a break!
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency...
Stop! Turn back the other way.
Easy! Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined. Get out of the way!
Alright guys, so every time somebody calls me, I will put them on the score. The last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So,
Gently.
Alright guys, so
maybe I'd drive better if you shut the hell up.
put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So,
Side window's been jimmy.
so
Looks
every
like somebody's
time
creeped the
somebody
joint.
follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. My account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to
Celine and
use my
Jacob are
account
obviously
for
having
24 hours.
problems.
So,
It speaks to motive.
Alright guys,
Crime
so
scene
every
evidence
time
still
somebody
weighs
follows
against
me,
it
I
being
will
the
put them
husband.
on the score.
Jacob could give us something
And
to
the
go
last
on.
person gets to use my
One
account
of my exes
for
drank
24
like this, he'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary
So
and get
every
technical
time
services
somebody
out here.
follows me, I will put
I'll
them
talk
on
to the
score.
neighbors.
And the last person
Don't
gets
take
to
all
use
day
my
about it,
account
Phelps. I'll get
for
nasty
24
when I'm
hours.
thirsty.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the
Galloway,
last person gets
homicide,
to use
badge
my
number
account for
564.
24 hours.
Requesting technical services.
Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account for 24 hours. So, Alright guys, so every time somebody follows me, I will put them on the score. And the last person gets to use my account
LAPD.
for 24
Are you
hours.
acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan.
So every time
I've known Celine.
somebody
but Celine had been drinking, very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing.
She's been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need...
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but let's see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserves it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the house. God, you're gonna kill us!
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Up ahead, you make a right. It's against the rules to drive like this without a siren. Whoa there!
Most informative. Thank you.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
She's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest. You think the atmosphere is thick in here? Wait till you try to guess. He'll be back any moment. Just sit down.
Pizza to meat. Wait, Simpson. Wait, I don't know who that is. I gotta check. Wait. Marge Simpson. I could do Kermit the Frog. I don't know about Marge Simpson. Peter, I'm Kermit. So I could say, man. I don't know how to say that. Sorry.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Peace hit it. Alright, thanks, bro. Totally skeptic fam. I may hop on Fortnite after this. Thank you guys for watching my stream. I'm gonna go stream Fortnite right now, so see you guys later. Thanks, bro. Goodbye.